Riding that bike right there in Lakeland, Florida was a really big deal. It was life-changing, and it brought tremendous joy to me. And the state of Florida doesn't want to allow us to ride these motorized bikes, you know. And you know, anytime Ozzy Osbourne, of all people, had a song, he said, "If you choose to criticize, you choose your enemy. You're no different than me." That was the name of that song, I think. Or "No Different to Me," or something like that. But, you know, if you really think about the way the situation is, Rick Scott looks like a drug addict, man. He was guilty, and Charlie Crist was as well, of all kinds of criminal activity. You know, there's no doubt about that, and they were both exonerated. Neither one of them had to serve a second in jail, and both had the opportunity to run for governor again, you know. Moving on to the police. We have police department. I call them the dirty dozen that were fired. You know, it was 11 of them from what I understand. And one of them, Julio Pagan, he was alleged gun rape at gunpoint. And then we got Dennis Ross. He doesn't show up half the time as representative, Florida State representative. Republican, conservative Republican. He doesn't show up half the time to listen to people complain, according to Gordon. So we've got all these people out here, man, that really are not doing their job. They're more than incompetent. They're breaking laws. They're doing everything. And I can't ride a bicycle with a motor on it. People can post pictures of their nude bodies on Craigslist. You know, sex acts and this filth smut that used to be against the law in Polk County to even have stuff like that. Videos, you know, it's called porn. Just like them damn tattoos spreading to staph infection and putting ink inside people's flesh and on their blood, man. Making people sick, and they don't understand what others do. So it used to be against the law, tattooing, that staph spreading BS, and porn also. Now they're both going on, and Craigslist is a host of the biggest scumbags on earth. Even the police are involved in entrapment, which is against the law of the land. Again, all this shit going on, man, which gives them opportunity to make money. And I don't mind them making money too bad, you know. It's not good for somebody on a fixed income that's really poor, or a working man, unless he's making big bucks, you know. For a poor person, and I know exactly what it's like. But you could make some money and still let us ride, you know. But these people, they don't want freedom. They don't want an American way. They hate America. They hate the Constitution. They call people that believe in the law of the land constitutionalists. They call people that believe that the government is crooked conspiracy theorists, you know, because they're theorists, because they have a theory of all this shit. This shit is beyond theory, and there isn't a single man that could sit down in a chair next to me and tell me that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because they would be embarrassed to do it. And again, I tell you, with all this shit considered, and you guys know it's the truth, the president doesn't even have a birth certificate, and Joan Rivers said that his wife is a man, which that wouldn't surprise me either, or a transgender, she said he was. So, Serena Williams is definitely a man. There's no doubt about that, man. I do believe that Serena Williams is a man. And, you know, people would say it's here nor there. If you're a female tennis player, it's not here nor there. It's a big deal to you because they stole the gold from these ladies that work real hard to get there. So anyway, again, with all this filth going on in the world, man, And the coolest damn thing I've ever laid eyes on right there, you're looking at it. I am no longer allowed to ride in Lakeland, Florida. But all this other shit is wide open, man. Anything you want to do, kill babies, be a scumbag. But I might get hurt riding that bike, right? Yeah, man, kill me with kindness. Kill me with safety. You know, shit. The idiots driving up and down the road every damn day, jumping over the railroad tracks like Dukes of Hazzards. Yee-haw! Bam! I seen the sheriff come off that thing one day and he bounced twice after it came over the tracks, man. And I laughed at him. He probably couldn't see me because he got his damn head jarred and rattled so hard. He looked like one of them little bobble dolls, you know, in the back window on a spring with her head bouncing around. Right, all this shit, you know, and again, I'm not, you know, trying to be a crybaby and crack down on nobody's ass myself or try to play cop or anything. And I'm just saying, you know, these motorized bikes, they need to be legalized 100%. They need to be happening, man, because this is alternative transportation. It saves the fuel. It leaves a softer footprint. And people that cannot own a car and cannot operate one can ride that bike, and the government can profit from the sales of the gasoline and the motor oil. So this is a win-win situation. The sales tax as well, the sales tax on the sales of these motorized bike kits, which that's not a kit right there, I made that. That's what I got to say about all this business, man. This was my life right here you're looking at. You know, it's a big deal to me, and I loved it with all my heart, man.